Wow, that's a solid box. Did you hear that? Holy, how tight is this box? Okay. Drum, drum, Gary on a kick drum. Go, 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 Gary on a kick drum. Anybody know that? Play that clip real quick.
And Gary on the kick drum. Come, come. On the kick drum. Come, come. That's Gary.
100-watt, yo. I want to know how tight these things are. Yo. Oh, it's glued. There it is. Holy cow. Well, there's my workout for today. Forget peeling an orange. Nice cargo rack. Let's get it all open. I feel like I'm gonna have to rip this box apart because the way that they pack this, it's good. Like it is. It isn't moving. Whoa. I just want to point this out. Take a look at this red. That's like that candy apple red or fire engine. It's not matte. It's like a car paint. Ooh. Owner's manual, polished tools, Zengong, pedals, Allen keys, screw, zip ties. No. So on the battery, you're looking at 48 volts at 17.5 amps. And then the charger itself is at 2.5 amps. You go 2.5 into 17.5. You're looking at about roughly 8 hours to a full charge from completely dead. You also have an indicator to see what your battery's at. And we are 100%. I don't know if you're picking that up. I got some fat ass sausage fingers. One thing I do want to point out is down here, underneath this derailleur, take a look at that. The gear for the derailleur is the same color as the rim. And those are Shimano Torney TZs. We're going to actually put the cargo rack on. Just a preface to this, I suggest you putting a tail light on before you put the cargo rack so you have better access to these nuts. Without taking this thing off the rack, I know, it's a little presumptuous. The attention to detail that they have on this is phenomenal. There is one thing worth pointing out, though. We have mechanical brakes. I would have preferred to see hydraulic. You have 160 millimeter rotors on this, but why do we have mechanical brakes? I can't complain because everything else on this is sexy. Let's take it off and let's ride it. All right, so what we're doing is I'm actually going to use this cargo rack. I'm going to slap this floppy jam right on there. And we're going to do this because I'm taking this bike to a trail. We're going to get some sexy shots. So we're going to use some handy dandy bungee cords. Got a little hook here on the top. There you go. That ain't moving. We're at 0 pedal assist. See how. Let's just get this. The gears feel good. Oh yeah. That's all me, by the way. So if we go up the pedal assist, how long does that take to kick in? There it is. Pedal assist 1, you kind of don't feel anything past 8 miles per hour. Yeah, that's on me right there. Pedal assist 2. Uh-oh. Pedal assist 3. There it is. Now we're picking it up. Let's take a little bit to kick in. So once you kick it in, you kind of hear it. Once I stop pedaling, it takes a little bit to lag out. So I stop pedaling, and right there. You got about a 1 second delay. So you just feel that at 15. Now if we go up to 4, here we go, now it's picking up. Yeah, you feel that motor. Like that's all bike right there. Am I pedaling? There we go. Oh, I'm wondering if I'm truly getting that true 20 miles per hour right there. Now let's see at 5 how fast we can get this. Still feel a little bit there, a little bit of assistance, and then right there, that's the max. It's the max right there. And we do the throttle. Good front brake. Good front brake. Let's see if I could ride this with no hands. Because usually I have an issue. Yeah, there you go. See, that's nice. A little bit of a wobble. You saw that? A little death wobble? Oh, shit. All right, so we're going to go throw. Check this lag. Ready? Full throttle. Go. It'd been crazy if it would have just went right into the car. Here we go. It's about a 8% grade right there. 4-inch tires, man. They got a little bit of juice to it. Yeah, that rear suspension, that's working. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's nice. If you go to anything other than pedal assist 1 and 2, it's a lot of the bike working it. And there she goes. Big old fat ass. She thinks she got it. Trying to be a tough girl. Watch this. Is she trying? Okay. All right. 15. Okay. All right. Don't let me stop you. This is all throttle, by the way. She's just being a badass right now. That's all. Okay. You at 18. 19. I can't even catch up to her. Look at that. Pedal assist 4. Full throttle. You see that? That's the speed she's going. Look at this shit. All right. Fuck this. We're done. Watch this. Here we go. She's done. I'm not. Coming in hot. On your right. She was actually doing pretty good there. And that's on a mountain bike, man. She's kicking ass, boy. All right. Pedal assist 3 is not, in my opinion, even 2's not bad. 1, just don't expect anything to help you. Okay, to turn this on, we're just going to hold the M button. It's going to fire up the screen. Lots of information there. You have your pedal assist 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then if you press the M button, you'll see on the bottom, odometer, trip, volume. I'm assuming that is the battery at 49.1. It is a 48-volt battery, though. So I don't know if that's just reading it wrong or if the battery is much more powerful than what is listed at online. And then your time, 27 seconds is how long it's been on. Current, no idea. Back to the odometer. There's no way that that's accurate, by the way. You have 2 buttons here to turn on your headlight. Just kind of click that. You see that it's on, nice and bright. That's a pretty ass light. That is bright. And then we got, you all right? You got a horn there. A little loud. So if we hold the down button, what that's going to do is put it in walk mode. So let me just fix this so you can see. Walk mode. You got to be one fast-ass walker. Hold that down. Okay, if you need to put a bike in walk mode, You should not even, okay, I'm going to give some people some shit. I don't want to hear it. Jay, you lazy. If you got to hit walk mode on a bike, look, I've pushed a Victory and a Harley Davidson Breakout for 16 miles. There was no walk mode. Walk mode? That's nonsense. Senada 1000 watt beast. Now you can see there's some mud on this. Yeah, I took it out. You're like, you don't go off-road enough, man. Make sure you get it muddy. Make sure you get it wet. Make sure you get it dirty. Did I do it? Did I do it? You're like, oh, man, that's not enough. Did you see me go through the pond and the lake and shit and the dirt? And I spun it up all nice, right? Okay, let's talk about this. Right off the jump, I love the black and red. I think it is sexy. Plus, you saw my black and red vehicles, so it really matches. Let me tell you what I don't like right off the jump. Now, this is going to be personal preference. Just putting that out there. Mechanical analog brakes. I'm not saying they have to be digital, so we'll just remove the analog part, but mechanical. I prefer hydraulic. The issue you have with hydraulic is you have to bleed them more often than not when you get them first in the mail. So having analog or mechanical brakes is going to be nice when you first open it up. I just prefer hydraulic. You have so much sex appeal going on with this, whether we're talking about the rims that match or the derailleur gear, how it's red and it's sexy. And even the battery matches, I would remove this sticker. And I'd put that kind of on the inside because it being on the outside is extremely distracting from the sex appeal. The bike moves. It does. I'm not 100% sure as to what the speed was versus what it was when I was riding, but it said 25 miles per hour. Do I think it does that? Yes. I could not find, sorry, I'm looking away. I was looking at a truck that was coming down the road. I could not get it through the settings to go higher than what it said on the odometer. There is a setting once you hold the plus and the minus that actually allows you to adjust something that says 26, but I don't know what that's for. I would assume the speed, but it goes up to 100, and I doubt that this bike could hit 100 miles per hour. 1,000 watt motor. I did a little test. I mean, you can see this grade, sort of. The problem is 1,000 watts. If you give it a pedal and you give it a little bit of assist, it'll get you up that hill, but don't expect miracles. The bikes are heavy. Whenever you're talking about electric bikes, you have the weight of the battery, the weight of the frame, all the other stuff, the cargo rack, the drone. If you put it on the back, you like what I did there? That was cute. Put the brake light on. I went balls to the wall deep with this. I put the fenders on, a little crooked right off the jump. It's no big deal. You just kind of move it about. It'll figure itself out. You do have a headlight, which does look nice. As far as suspension goes, you do have your center suspension, which is rated at 1,200 pounds. Thank God I'm nowhere near that because that thing would be bottoming out. 1,200 pounds center suspension. On your front, you do have suspension, but it's not really adjustable. It's either on or it's off. And it does, you can see those marks already, how far I got down. Keep in mind, I'm 386 pounds. The payload of this is 330. So when I go forward, those forks are like, look, I'm going to bend. You know, so something's got to give way. It's either my elbows or the forks. I think I messed up my elbow. You saw on this, I put everything on this. The cargo rack, the fenders, everything. Balls to the wall, because I wanted to take this out, take it on the dirt, get mud in my shoes, make me feel rugged, you know, make me feel like I'm actually doing something. I want to put this out there, man. I get it. People like Jay go out and pedal a real bicycle. What is that? That's not a real bike. When you're my weight and you're my age, I don't need a reason to be lazy. I just look the part. Okay, I just look like a meatball. I get it. And you know what? I'm faster than you, and you're pedaling. You're working harder. Good for you, you 20-year-old. And if you're 35 and you ride bicycles, pedal, and first off, they're not called push bikes. I'm just calling it out there. You don't push a bicycle. You pedal it. Stop calling them push bikes. Okay, that was personal towards somebody. 5 pedal assist. You saw the speed on each one of those. Here's the deal. Pedal assist 1. I gave it a good... That odometer can't be right. There's no way that's right. That says 2 miles. It's impossible that that's correct because I'm 3 miles away from the house. So I don't know what that's talking about. You calculate it. I was going 25 miles per hour for 18 minutes. I don't know how to do that math. It's not really super fast in pedal assist 1 and 2. That's a lot of torque, man. That's on you. Pedal assist 3, 4, and 5, the bike's going to do a lot of the work. It does move. It gets up and it goes. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. I think the price point that it's at right now is $1,500. I did not pay for this. I didn't. They said, look, man, we need some good shots. Do some photo shots with the cows and shit and the turkeys. There was a turkey over there mating. We didn't catch it, though. It was too slow. Drone's too slow, too. So they're in the woods somewhere. 65-mile range. Do I think you're going to get it? Let me rephrase that. Do I think I'm going to get that? I might get a 65-mile range if I got to put in 75% of the effort. But that's not the deal with an electric bike. You want it to do it. And the thing on the top that says energy bar, I feel like it's so accurate because when I pedal twice, that shit's depleted. That's how my body feels. I don't know if it's got some type of sensor where it can read my heart rate or my facial expressions, but it's relatable. I'm like, yes, man, I know. If you're struggling, you can imagine what I'm like. So, yeah, look, does it get up and go? Absolutely. Pedal assist 3, 4, and 5 is going to be marquee. Pedal assist 1 and 2, that's up to you if you want to do that. I just wouldn't recommend it. Across the board, it's a solid bike for what it is. It's $1,500. There is a spreadsheet down below that shows all the comparisons of the bike or what it's listed at, what it does, top speed. Range is one thing I do not test. And people are going to say, Jay, well, why not give me more range, man? Why not tell me how far it goes? And it's not even a matter of being lazy because the bike will do the whole work for you. Here's the issue. Every bike that lists the range is going to dictate on so much: wind factors, aerodynamics, how fat you are, how skinny you are, how tall you are, how short you are. There's so many different factors. So if it says 65, if you're my weight, 9 to 7, my weight fluctuates. If you're my weight, I'd say you're probably going to get 45, 50 miles on it. That's using pedal and throttle. All throttle, you probably get 40 miles. Two major takeaways I have from doing the review on this bike. Number one is wear higher socks. Bring them up to your knees because I've got so much dirt in my shoes right now. I feel like I was at the playground just playing in the little sand pools. You know what I'm talking about. Other than that, aside from the tube socks, about the bike, sex appeal, huge pro, man. Black and red, they have black and blue. It looks good. Looks really good, and it functions well. Grips are not that soft. It's like a small thing, but the biggest thing for me as far as a negative is the brakes. I would prefer hydraulic over mechanical at the price point that this is at because cheaper bikes have hydraulic brakes and they don't have mechanical. So that's what I would change. Across the board, I think it's very solid for what it is. Would definitely recommend it. Again, check out the link in the description, and that will show you a whole sheet of all the bikes I've done reviews, top speed, all that riffraff, just no range.